Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry, I'm not really late, but I had something to do. I had an important phone call. I got a lot going on, but good morning. Issa Electric Empress, Diana Duncan, Queen Diva, of course, Redbone, my love, the Bosses Channel, good morning. And to those who are joining me from up above, please make sure you hit this like button. Today is a rough day for us, for Diva and I. Today is the anniversary of my mom's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, Mom. So today is a rough day, but it's so much going on. Now, when I break down this, I know you guys saw the thumbnail, right? You saw the thumbnail. And actually, it's a python or is a snake wrapped around branch limbs, right? That's what we see there. So when I break this down, this is how I'm going to break it down. It's going to incorporate the doxing, the dark side of doxing. Your professional life is at risk being on YouTube, especially in this sector. When people have so much animosity and hate and they attack you by doxing. We all know that that's to humiliate you or to reveal who you are, or for whatever reason they choose to do that. That's what they do. But and then good morning, Miss Hogg. Then is the pull up. You know how everybody say pull up, pull up, pull up. You ain't gonna do shit, you just pull up. Well, we got two content creators. One is a celebrity, somewhat content creator, and the other one is another celebrity, as in real life, so whatever, or a past celebrity or whoever, and they are pulling up. So see, everyone, hey, Lameek, what's going on, baby? Good morning, butterfly. Sorry I missed you, love. Everyone is not going to just bypass that invitation to pull up. Some people will pull up. It depends on how you're affecting their lives, their real lives. And that's what's happening. So, hey, Nori B, baby. So we have these two content creators, and one is riding around in Atlanta looking for the other one, or they have the other one address. So that's dangerous. So when you say pull up, make sure you want to be pulled up on, because someone just might pull up on you, and it may not be so pretty that you could come back down here and tell us about whether or not you whooped their ass, you called the police or whatever. It could be an ending thing for you. It's getting serious and it's getting darker and darker. And when you start messing with people's livelihoods, you put them in a different space mentally. Like we know Caucasians are good for when they lose out on stocks and they lose money and lose their big corporate jobs and they have to live a different lifestyle. They end up offing themselves, the family, everyone else. We do it a little different. Black folk do it a little different. Black folks arrive by or, pull up on you. So you need to be very careful. This doxing is a dangerous game. Even though you putting people information down, you ain't even thinking anything about it, or you know exactly what you do. You don't know the repercussions that come behind that could come from you doxing somebody. You don't know at what mental point they at. So let's talk about these snakes, because I watched a couple of lives and it was a lot of revelation on those lives, and here's the deep rooted part. You have innocent people that's in these chats that jump on a panel and I don't know if you all will call them or consider them to be innocent, because when they put themselves up on a platform, they open themselves up to this stuff, right? Good morning, baby. So I don't know if we want to call them innocent, but what we do want to call them is we want to say that some of these people are not in this game deep as other people are. You know, and that's the saddest thing about it. You got this girl running around over some YouTube stuff. You got, well, it's more because it affected her real life and is affecting her real life. And you already know she mentally unstable. And so now she has your address and she's riding around your town looking for your house. And in her mind, she don't know whether she want to pull up and quote, this is what she say, serve you, or it could turn into something else. Because if you knock on my door and I know you and I are having beef and it's heated and it's deep, the first thing I'm gonna do is grab my protection. So I don't know where that can lead me to. You know, so it's very serious. So she's riding around her town now and she's broadcasting it on YouTube that she's riding around this YouTuber's house and don't know whether or not she want to pull up and knock on her door. And you have people in her chat or whatever you call it when you're on IG telling her, yeah, pull up, you about that life or something. I see you. And they encouraging her to pull up to this girl's door and get whatever she got coming to her. That's how I say, whatever you got coming to, I'm going to give it to you if you knock on my door. That's plain and simple. Now, whatever happens to that, after that, I just have to deal with it. So you got her running around here and she want to pull up on this celebrity YouTuber or whatever over some, YouTube beef and documentaries and stuff like that. And if some people are mentally ill. Some people don't have anything to lose. So they really work on impulse. That's what they work on, impulse. Whatever whatever come to their mind, they do because they're not thinking about the repercussions, or they are thinking about the repercussions and they just don't give a damn because they have nothing to lose. Once you take my house, my kids, my car, my job, I have nothing to lose. So I'm more apt to come and retaliate. See, it gets a little deeper than us thinking this is just entertainment. It's beyond entertainment. So now we have all this tea being spilled. And this is what the serpents and the snakes and the python. Me and someone was speaking today, and they said is the spirit of the python. This is what the spirit of the python do for you. See, the snake cozies up to you. They make good with you. Y'all share laughter, y'all share information, y'all in cahoots doing things together. But the snake is slowly, and they starting from the bottom, wrapping himself around you. And the more that y'all get into it together and you align yourself and you good and you all are going after someone else on another side, the snake continues to wrap you. And they make you real comfortable. That snake, before he just swallow you up and choke the shit out of you, he make you real comfortable. You feel some of the tightening coming, but you ignoring it because you guys are doing it together. But all along, this snake is thinking about how I'm going to snake you. But you have to remember, when you do dirt with someone else, and you run the risk of that person turning on you. See, there's no real friendships anymore in some cases, especially on here, because we see it every day. They will turn on you at a drop of a dime. They will expose you and everything you've done with them on the drop of a dime when you do something to them. So from the very beginning, our friendship is at risk and there's no trust there. But because we attacking certain people and we working together, it looks good. We're comfortable. And see, that snake sits back there and he watches you for a while. The snake watched their prey for a while and they just watch them. And when they get them right in the position, they attack them. That's how they attack their prey. But they sit there and watch the prey for a minute. And that's what's going on here. These people are dealing with snakes and they don't even know it because they want to win so bad. What do you want to win that you are jeopardizing your all just to win? Hey, Dre, how are you, baby? What do you have that you want to jeopardize your family, your real livelihood? You have these professional people sitting on these platforms, or, one time or another, you hear them say their jobs, their careers, what they do, or where they work, how much money they make. And you got that snake sitting back there listening and watching because you are about to become their prey. But they sit back and watch it. I'm watching all these snakes, and the grass right now is getting cut. See, these people are making up, these people are cutting the grass and they don't even know it, and the snakes are being revealed. But they think they're winning. But see, anytime you have a job, you need to conduct yourself in a certain manner because there's snakes here right in your camp. And I say it over and over and over. There's snakes in your camp that's cozying up to you. That's cozying up to you because they gonna swallow your ass. And it ain't gonna be too long. And they starting from the bottom. They rapping. They spin the venom, they rapping, and just imagine this. Take for a minute and imagine if a snake doesn't just jump on you and snap you and eat you up. He start rapping, wrapping himself around you. And then he wraps himself around. Then eventually he get to your throat area and choke the shit out of you. That's what's going on. You guys are becoming so comfortable and cozy with these people because you think you winning. Winning what? You sitting there think you winning on this YouTube, and these people are getting your information to get ready to jeopardize your job, your real livelihood over some bullshit YouTube. That's a fact. You cozying up with these people, they skinning and grinning in your face while they get all what they need to get from you. And then the big kill's gonna come in. The big kill is going to come in, and you just watch it. That's why you see so many people turning against each other because they don't even know who's the snakes in their camp. They know they have them, but they don't know who the snake is or snakes. So they get mad at you or they want a star-studded performance, and then when they get mad at you, they just start dropping all your tea. All the tea you have shared with them behind the scenes because you let yourself get comfortable. There's no real friendships here. You guys, I don't give a damn. There's no best friends, no good friends, no real friends. There's no friends here because the moment that you do something they don't like, or you say something they don't like, or they see you somewhere they don't think you should be, they're going to turn on you. They're going to make you the subject of the dragation. And that's what's going on here. And people drop clues. And because you are so in your grandeur illusion, you don't even see the clues. I'm sitting back looking. I'm looking like, damn, you don't see this. I see this. And a lot of times I don't come down here and say anything because I'm not about to play this game with these people back and forth, doxing and cussing folk out because I don't know you. I don't know you, and I don't give a damn about you. That I would sit and waste my good energy, my good cussing you out. Yes, it's entertainment. I saw some entertaining stuff yesterday. But I also heard what was not being said. I heard what was not being said. And because these people aren't paying attention, the snake is really wrapping themselves around some of these people. And I like some people. I like, let me see something, sorry. Uh, and so I see some people just want to be seen and get out there, but they don't know what comes with the territory. Like, I heard one of these content creators say there's a level to this game. So now they leveling up. So you need to be very careful when you in these people chats and when you jumping on their panel, because they're leveling up. So it doesn't matter who they're going to attack. They're gonna come at anybody they see that they can get. That's how dangerous it's getting here. You got professional people doing things on their jobs. You got professional people engaged in this stuff. You have innocent professional people, people with careers that you have to remember. No matter whether you're doing it on your job or on YouTube, it all can be counted against you. But you so wrapped up in the YouTube game. You want YouTube fame. You want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to, I don't know, you want to get on. You want to show people you fighting for them. You want to get out here windmilling. You want to do all that. But you haven't taken the time to step back and say, I'm amongst a bunch of damn snakes and I don't trust none of them. No, I don't trust anyone because I see how they move. So it ain't nothing more ever, I would say, behind the scenes to people or past information. Because it's so many snakes out there, I don't know which one that will come at me. Soon as they get mad, they gonna drop all your information. Because these people are looking for fame, YouTube fame. And it's so funny. It's so funny, you guys. YouTube don't even pay you that much. YouTube don't pay you enough to jeopardize your real life. See, because that pull-up game, somebody's going to pull up and someone's going to get hurt. You running around here, all irrational, upset, scorned, mad. You want to be in the game. You want to be counted. You want to have a name for yourself that you never know that next door neighbor. You never know that person who's mentally unstable that's going to come for your ass. Somebody's going to get hurt for sure. That's a fact. We're just waiting to see it, basically, and to see who it is. These people go overboard. It's okay I'm telling you, it's okay to drag and gag. But let me tell you something. It's not okay when you're doing that shit from your desktop at work. It's not okay when someone sees you and reports you to your. It's not okay when they start calling your job. That's not okay. That's your livelihood, people. Wake up. Don't get out there windmilling, banging, and swinging. Hey, Donna Hughes, what's going on, baby? Don't get out there if you don't want to risk yourself. If you don't want to put yourself at risk to losing your real life job and home and car and all that stuff, then don't put yourself out there. These people are not just dealing. I heard some lingo yesterday was like, damn, these people just not dealing. With this minor doxing, these people are getting deep. And I don't even know if anyone heard what I heard. But I was like, nah, that lingo, nah, this shit is deeper than, this is deeper than what these people think. But everybody cheering and ranting and we having a good time and we smiling, we laughing, we swinging, we banging, we doing all that. But are we paying attention to what we need to pay attention to? Are we really paying attention? Because some of the information I heard yesterday was very, very scary. Very scary. If you want attention that much, then perhaps you need to go somewhere else. YouTube might not is a public platform. You got people who's real tech savvy. You have people who dip into the dark web, stuff we don't even know about. You have people that can get on you. And let me tell you something. Everyone could be doxxed. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't care what protection we think we have. Everyone could be doxxed because these people know how to do this. And that's the scary part about it. That's the scary part about it. No, it's not a joke. It's definitely not a joke. No, no, no. It's getting to be deep. It's getting to be deep. You know, people think it's a joke, not a joke at all. Because some of these people who on these panels, who making videos, who's in engaging in these chats, you know, I didn't know until a couple of months ago they could dox you by your picture. They could dox you by your avatar. They could dox, you know, and some people say, well, I don't care. I don't give a if they come up here. See, it's not even whether they come up there or not, whether they come to where you live or not, is the damage that they can do behind the scenes. It's the damage they could do behind the scenes. And you got people who putting their real jobs at risk helping these other people dox. Why would you put your... I'm not understanding that. What is so... I'm trying to understand what is so great about being in these YouTube streets and swinging and banging for people that you put your real job at risk. What I don't get it, y'all. I just can't get into that. I'm trying to figure it out. Why would you put your real job at risk? And so when they go back and they start calling your job, then they start giving your job information and your job follow through. Just happen to say, well, this may be a hunch. I'm just going to follow through with this. And they see that you on your work computer or your job, you were on the computer while you were supposed to be working because someone screenshot the whole live or taped the whole live, and then your boss could turn back and verify, well, you was clocked in at 10:15, and this time zone right here say you was on here at 10:30. So you were on the computer. It's a fact you was there. You know, and we don't conduct ourselves that way. And you are stealing company's time, so we no longer need your service. YouTube ain't gonna pay you that much unless you a be love or Peppy Pew or whatever his name, unless you that crazy, unless you those type of YouTube, Jeffree Star and all those, unless you have endorsements, sponsors, unless you knocking down 1 point something million views a month, a week. I've seen YouTubers knock 1.4 or more million views a day, hours after they, you know, ended their upload of lives. I've seen that. You're not there yet. Nobody over here is over there. No one over here is there yet. So if you want to risk your real livelihood for this YouTube bullshit, have at it. Just know the higher you go, the different levels is different devils, and they're gonna come at you. Especially when you being so bold and you bragging about what you got and how you doing and this and that, and look at me and da-da-da. These people going to come after you. And I would hope that you're protected because they already have your information. It's already been said that these people already have every content creator's information to include Mz.Teavalocity. So they already put that out there. And so soon you piss them off. The very person that you think is your friend, your friend, your buddy, your all in all, your be all, the end of the be all, my ride or die, and that you passing all that information to, and y'all doing all this dirt behind the scenes, the very moment they get mad at you, your shit is all over these YouTube streets. And then people gonna start, oh, you knew? Oh, you knew so-and-so? Oh, you was in with so-and-so? Oh, you helped them? Wow, you knew. And then right there, they gonna start trying to destroy you together because they gonna feel some kind of way. So they gonna link up with someone else to destroy you. You guys need to be very careful. There's a lot of snakes out here. And whether you like me or not, you know, I'm calling what I see. I see a lot of snakes, and they right in your camp. And just the way people talk and just the way people act, I'm a very observant person, and very seldom, and you guys, I'm not saying I'm perfect. So Don't misconstrue this. Very seldom I'm wrong. I saw some stuff from long time ago when I hit these YouTube streets. I used to call it every morning. I used to call what I see, make a little. I just stopped because it ain't worth it to me. These people aren't worth it. Let them do what they do. They call it entertainment. I call it endangerment. Entertainment and endangerment. I call it putting your whole life at risk for some dumb YouTube virtual shit. That's what I call it because I see it happening. Now you got some people who's waiting, some people who already said that they go get out here. I see it on the streets that I travel, and they have some people in mind that they go do some things to. And my thing is, when is it enough, you guys? When is it enough? Why put your life at risk? You never know your next door neighbor. You never know who's in someone's family that's not playing with a full deck. We don't even know if these people are playing with a full deck. You could get immediately terminated. You over here cussing. You over here cussing and fussing and doing all these things, and you on the clock. You on the clock, and people know you on the clock because people don't. They come on here and forget that is a public platform, and millions of people is watching, and everybody don't like Mz.Teavalocity. I'm very careful in what I say. Everybody don't like me. People are waiting for me to fail. That's just a given. That's just a given because they may not like me. Now, I don't think I have that problem too much down here, you guys, to be honest, because I don't get into it with people. But I'm sure people don't like me. They wish, I would go away or whatever. But I'm telling you facts. See, I'm not saying something I'm making up on. I'm telling you from observation. I see so many snakes in these people camp, and they getting so comfortable with them. They skinning and they grinning with them, and yeah, and oh yeah, and I'm winning, I'm doing this, and I'm doing, and I see those snakes looking at you, waiting to devour you. Yeah, they sitting back looking at their prey, and you are becoming their prey, and you don't even know it. Good morning, Regina. They don't realize it's people in their own camp that is, I'm telling you, it's people. I watched it. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, I'm very observant. I go in there and I hang up in the skybox and I watch the chat. And I watch the chat. And I watch what's being said. And I see sometimes people are not even paying attention really to what's going on, what people are really saying. Mm-hmm. And then you go and you see, this one is moving with this one now, this one is linking up with this one is going on this, and this is going on over here. You already know what time it is. Like they say, it's level to this shit. It's levels to this. It is, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And one thing we all know now, we all are privy to this information. Listen, this is a public platform. Whatever you put down here is millions of people that could see it. And you already know everyone don't like you. You already know when they battle, they go below the belt. So you just prepare yourself. And we all know that they capable of doxing anyone. You're not exempt. Please trust and believe. You're not exempt. Years ago, my husband was, yeah. You're not exempt. So you need to be very careful when you jump out here in this field. This field of the doxing and making, videos, and is a rough job out there. Know where you going. Observe people before you even get involved with people. Observe them. Know when to bow out. Some people don't know when to call it quits. And all this stuff is going overboard. Know when to bow out. It's not gonna hurt to bow out. Okay, I got you. I heard. The reason people do this is because they want to feel wanted and be part of a social group. A lot of people are lonely, and they are, and it's the sad thing, you guys. These people want to be, they want to be wanted. And when you don't want them, or you don't accept them, or you reject them, or they can't become part of the crew, they get mean, they get vicious, they get evil. They want to retaliate. They want to retaliate. And like I said, the terminology that I heard yesterday was enough for me to know that this shit is just deeper than just, friendly doxers. Let's just call them friendly doxers. It's deeper than that. It's much deeper, and that we need to be very careful out here because the snakes are right at your door and they wrapping around you and they starting at the feet on up. And eventually they will choke the life out of you. As long as you play nice and you play together, you guys are good. As soon as you don't play nice and you no longer, you take your toys and you want to go a different direction or you want to go somewhere, that's when they go choke the shit out of you. And they go do everything in their power to destroy you. And that's the way they go here. They do everything in their power to destroy you. And these people need to take heed. It's not worth it. YouTube ain't paying you that much. It's just not paying you that much to risk your livelihood and possibly your family's life. Because you don't know who's the crazos running around here. You know? They are tapping into the system now. I hope they are ready for the convictions. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know from some things I saw yesterday, I was very much concerned, real concerned, that this is getting into the dark. And people say, oh, it's been dark over here. And girl, they've been doing that. They do it everywhere. It's a little different when you have this microcosmic thing going on. Is different. People are sitting at home, lonely, bored. People have lost their jobs, losing their homes. They don't have food to feed their children. There's some other shit going on that's a little deeper than this that will cause someone to bring harm to other people who they think harm them. This is not the time for people to try to put their jobs and their lives at risk, their real life. It's getting much darker since the time I've gotten here, you guys. Well, that's very unfortunate that some people are doing all that based on words from strangers that don't personally know them. Some of these people want to physically harm others. They do. They want to physically harm you. They are doing everything in their power that they know to do. They are risking their all in all just to destroy someone they don't even know. I've never laid eyes on these people. Why would I risk everything I have to go back and forth with virtual people? Because these people are emotionally invested more than 100%. More than 100%. It is. I come down here every day and, I'm not, hey, Diva tell you, I'm built for it tough. This is getting to be exhausting, y'all. It's really beginning just to watch some of this stuff. Because for one, I fear for other people sometimes that's not thinking, damn, it's so many case scenarios that we can say. Like I said, you have right now one content creator going after another content creator because they did a whole documentary on them. So you got Jaguar Wright riding around Tasha K's house, around her community. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. You don't know when someone will pull up on you in the store. Y'all know that story about me and Tita Talks, how I pulled up on her. She didn't even know because Queen Diva had told me she was in my area. So you just never know. You don't know the mental state of these people. You guys, we need to stop playing and stay off people panels. Don't even mention people if you don't want to get involved, really. I don't give a damn. They say, oh, you always talking subliminal. I don't give a shit what you think, how I talk, or when I talk. This is my channel. I'm going to talk the way I want to talk. I'm not getting into all that garbage. See, because it takes the fun out It takes the fun out of it to me. If I got to come down here and open my computer every day and cuss a mofo out, what is that getting me? How's that benefiting me? This is nothing but chump change. It's just chump change. I don't even get paid from YouTube, you guys. I told you, I don't even get paid because I don't get views like that. And I'm not even mad because I don't want to get views like that if I have to always be watching myself, watching my back. I don't even want that shit over here. Eventually, hopefully we'll just move on out of this area some kind of way. The algorithm will take us out or whatever. I'm not getting down like that. But if that's what you want to do, you get down like that. I'm not mad. I'm just not getting into it. You hate a person that you never seen. You hate a person that you have never laid eyes on because they said something. Come on, people. Just because you called me a whore, you called me a bitch, you called me lazy, you called me a bum, you think I'm gonna get down here and fight with you, go back and forth with you? You don't even know me. So what do you know about me? Why would I waste my time? It's not worth it. It's not even worth the headache. Every day I got to come down here and think. First of all, I got to stay up all night, spend all night running the streets to see who I'm going to attack. You know? Who the hell's going to do that? Sometimes people ask me, did you see so-and-so? I said, well, you know, I don't watch that person. Or, baby, I went to sleep. I ain't got time to stay up all night and watch this mess. You got content creators that can't even focus on their own channel because they so busy watching someone else's. I'm like, God damn, are you trying to grow your channel? What are you trying to do? I saw some, I said, now, really? I saw something last night. I was like, really? You can't even focus on your own house because you're so busy trying to get into someone else's house. You can't even focus on your own house. I thought this is crazy. This is crazy. It's getting to be too much. People are getting too involved and they not taking a break. They're not taking a break. And they should, because this is mentally getting to them. You know? And so can you imagine, just imagine this. We've been in the house for almost damn near a year. We'll give it a year. We've been in the house for a year. Some people been in the house and they lost their job, you know, and things aren't going well for them, you know, and they just on here all day constantly, and it's getting into their spirit that is changing them, and it's changing them not for the better but for the worse. And then it seems like the more you elevate, the more grand you get and talk shit to people. And see, people see that. People say, oh, I remember when Mz.Teavalocity was a nice lady. Mz.Teavalocity, she never, she doesn't cuss. And I tell them all the time, I drop F-bombs, I do everything. But they'll say that. But then all of a sudden you start seeing me change because they say this YouTube change you. The grander you get, the bigger you get, like new levels, new devils type of thing. And so you question yourself as a content creator, even if you want to be involved with this garbage, because it's not worth it. Because my real life is my real life and what's important to me. This YouTube is not my life. And you guys shouldn't make it part of your life. You shouldn't want attention or validation so bad that you risk everything. Yeah, I was out there swinging and banging. Whoa, I was swinging and banging so much. Hold on. Let me catch this call. Go ahead, baby. So I just want you guys to think about it. When you think you safe, you're not safe. Okay, you're not safe. Anyone could be doxxed, and then you have to remember, and this is some factual shit, y'all. I'm just not saying this. The more you drink, the more you get high. When you're not able to go out, you have all those things that set in on you. And the more irrational and sporadic and erratic you become. Because remember, You sitting home drinking, and this is just some facts. You by yourself, you might be thinking about all that's going on in your life, and then you just jump on here and you just go ballistic, not even thinking. You know, I know the pandemic is setting in on some people. They having a hard time. Some people have lost their jobs, and stuff like that. And you don't know, people keep coming at you, coming at you, coming at you. And some of this stuff is just caused by alcohol and drug use. You can see people, you could see and you could hear it sometimes. Some people are having a real hard time. But I want you to know it's beyond the doxing, y'all. It's getting darker. It's all into the dark web now. I want you to hear me say this. It's getting darker. They're all in the dark web now. That's how consumed they are with trying to destroy people that they don't even know. They have become consumed with trying to destroy people that they really don't know. It's just a game. It was supposed to be just entertainment, a roast and a gag and a game. These people are taking it a little bit higher, a little bit beyond that. They are coming for your neck. And they are sitting and they're setting you up by having snakes in your camp. They have snakes in your camp, and they're making you cozy and comfortable with snakes in your camp just to destroy you. And at the end, you'll see. You'll see at the end that they actually was not working with you, was not smiling with you, was not cheering you on. They were there planted to destroy you. See, because it's easy to pretend like you like someone and you really don't like them. It's easy to pretend like you buddy and, oh yeah, I got your best interest here, girl. Let me send you this information on so and so on Mz.Teavalocity, and y'all all coochie crunch while y'all destroying me. Why you trying to but then what happens is you turn around and then both of y'all start trying to destroy each other. It works like that down here. That's just how it goes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. No one is loyal. No one is real friends. You can't trust anyone. So I'm watching these snakes work. And at the end, we'll see. You'll go, damn, last night I was like, dang, really? Oh my gosh. Wow. It was so many wow moments on YouTube yesterday. I was just like, wow. I wouldn't have never thunk it. But then I thought, yep, see, you just can't trust anyone. And that's a fact. Offended, not offered. I was typing too fast. Oh, okay, baby. Thank you, Star. I think a lot of people do this in the name of content creators and the subbies they like, whom they feel have been offered by an op or, offended. You know what though? I get you guys. Let me tell you something. I told Andrea the other day, I was talking to Andrea. I said, Andrea, I'm beginning to look at this like entertainment. I said some of it is just pure entertainment. And still until I start seeing stuff that's not a form of entertainment to me, when I start thinking how will it affect people's real lives, is no longer entertainment. But some of this stuff was funny. Yesterday, those lives was actually funny, but those lives was very revealing and telling of some stuff that's going on that people was not aware of, you know? And so it lets you know where you stand. I take my emotions out of it. Yeah, Pink, but everyone can't do that, sweetheart. And that's the fact, you guys. Everyone is just built different. Everyone mental capabilities are a little different. Some people could just take their emotions out of it. But just being a human being, when you see some stuff, happening, you got to say to yourself, and maybe not you, Pink, you may be one, sweetheart, but you have to say to yourself, damn, I hate that. Man, I hate that it's happening. Oh my gosh, they lost their job. Oh, they homeless. You hate to see that just as a human being, just being, who you are, a compassionate, empathetic person. You hate to see that sometimes. You just really do. and they make mock of people losing their jobs, losing their homes, and stuff like that. To me, that's not something to laugh at, because all of us, and most of us, not all of us, but most of us, and when I say us, I'm gonna tell you, I include myself so people wouldn't think I'm no different. But most of us live paycheck to paycheck, from paycheck to paycheck, and we're just a paycheck away from being homeless. And that's a fact for a lot of Americans. If you're not living like that, that's fine and dandy if you have secured yourself. But everyone hasn't secured themselves. So when they take a hit, they take a big hit and they could lose everything. And that's a scary feeling. And so I don't see that as humor. I really don't. Some of this stuff I don't see as humor, but it is what it is almost to the extreme where if you were not suffering mentally after certain experiences in this sector will leave you permanently scarred. Star, that's the truth. That's the truth. But like, some people could take the emotion and some people just look at it as a game. But some of this stuff gets to people. Some of these people are putting themselves in the line of fire. That's what they doing. They putting themselves in the line of fire. And when they become the target and the bullets start to flying, they're not even vested up. They don't even have a bulletproof vest on because they let their guard down because they trusted these people. I see all these people getting cozy and grinning on. I said, shit, give it a couple minutes. They've been fell out, and then all her information to be there, or it'll be her day to be dragged. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes. Word of advice: if you find yourself personally upset over what strangers do or not do as a content creator, subject to where it worries or consumes you to a point of obsession, you need to seek help and log off. Regina, that's a fact. But you have to remember, is somewhat of an addiction for people. And is an addiction for us. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and try to, placate or sugarcoat nothing. It's an addiction for me. It is. It's an addiction for me because I think you just looking to see how low would some of these people go and what is the next, where's the next level for these people? What's going to happen now? And everybody can't handle that. Everybody can't log off. Everybody can't take their emotions out of it. We have real people here. We don't know their strength and their weaknesses. I wouldn't dare communicate with these people off of YouTube. Yeah, I wouldn't either. But a lot of people show you who they are. You know, we all watch it. We all see the same thing. If we over here, we see the same thing. And some people I just don't even watch no more. I really don't. Somebody could tell me to watch, and I said, baby, I'm not gonna watch them. I'm not even interested. And you have some good people here who's just trying to be part of the entertainment in the virtual world, and they get caught up in this hype. They get so caught up in this hype that they become victims of the rest of the stuff that happens here. You know, that it is what it is. You come down here to have a good time, however you ended up here, and then you end up being doxxed. You end up being doxxed. Everybody's talking about you, dragging you. Your feelings get into it. It is just what it is. Your feelings get hurt, and then you want to log off once they hurt your feelings and drag the hell out of you. You say, "Oh, I just need a break from you too," but you so addicted you can't take a break. You just can't take a break. You know. Like I said, it's somewhat entertainment, but it's somewhat sad because these are real people. I mean, they real people that this stuff is happening to. And how can you hate? And somebody can help me out. How can you hate someone you never seen that you really don't know in real life? Hey, Life with Jamil, hello, beautiful. How can you hate them? How can you hate them so much that you live day in and day out wanting to destroy someone, all because it was a YouTube game? We were here playing a game. We were here playing the dragon and the gagging and the roasting game. How can you do that? I don't understand it. And the more I see it, is more that is unbelievable. They all over somewhere else picking with other people. People, I mean, it's just getting to be ridiculous. So I don't know you guys, but I do want you to remember the spirit of a python. You could look that up. And what's happening? These people have snakes in their camp, and the snakes are just sitting back watching them, getting real cozy with them, and then they go bite. And when they bite them, they're going to take a loss in real life over this stupid YouTube shit. They're going to take a big hit and they don't even know it's coming. And I could see it coming. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I really doubt it because I'm watching the way these people move. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Y'all, welcome my new mod, Life with Jamila. Now, that's my buddy who I saw in real life. So there are good people on here. So I don't want to say everyone is a snake, but the people that play that game, the game that they playing, yeah, they got a lot of snakes in their camp. And as soon as they get mad at each other, they go turn on each other. They could call it what they want. They could do what they want. If you notice, we got to remember, most cases, most of these subbies have come from other places. You know, they have been down with people, then they leave that people and they come over and they down with you, then they leave that people. Hey, BB, nice, beautiful. Then they'll leave that person and they'll come over to another person. That's what they do. So, just know when you getting on people platforms, you are opening up yourself to whatever. There's no limit. Remember, there's no limit. When you make videos about people and you use their name, and there's no limit to what these people will come after you and try to do. There's no limit. My thing is stay in your lane, do your thing, grow organically, just be you. You don't have to align with people. And I say that all the time. I know they probably said Mz.T say the same thing because I don't think people are getting it. And I'm going to stop saying it because it's not my place to make someone get it. But I'm just letting you know, you opening up yourself for a bunch of this bullshit that these people are doing. An addiction is a choice. Is like everything else in life, a choice. An addiction habit formed by repetition. I am not waiting for a train wreck or a very serious, unfortunate. Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. You may look at it for a different reason, but some of these people are looking for train wrecks, and we all are different. Like I said, I respect everyone's opinion over here. Your perspective is your perspective. Me, I could see that most of people, some people, just by conversation in the chats, just how they get out here and windmill for people and fight and swing. I know some people are waiting for other people's train wreck, but that may not be you. An addiction is a choice, but you remember, addiction comes by repetitive, whatever you do, repetition. It comes from repetition. If you constantly eat chocolate every day, eventually you get addicted to chocolate and it'll be hard to break your addiction, your habits. If you're a smoker, you smoke every day, eventually you'll have a hard time trying to quit smoking. Is an addiction. It gets to you. And a lot of things, you guys, are actually a mental thing. Well, we all know that is a psychological thing. Mentally, you are conditioning your mind to do some things. So I got you. Yes, and some folks should stop jumping on panels, exposing themselves to drama they can't handle. I do something, I watched a couple of weeks ago how people got so hurt, and these people was crying. So apparently it got to them in real life. Everybody is not built for the panels. Everybody is not built for this life that we have over here. So it got to them that they were crying. It got to them where they were crying. And when they were crying, that I knew that had really touched them emotionally, that they cried. So if you're not built for this, don't go into battle with these people. Leave these people alone. Just sit back and watch. But know this, no one is exempt from being doxxed, because now these people are dealing with the dark webs, and that's dangerous. And I know that they're dealing with the dark web, and that's a little different, you guys, than us, them just doing this doxing. But I don't stay. I'm beginning to stay at an hour. I could drop my link if anyone have anything to say. I may have a minute today, so I'll drop my link if you have someone to say and something to say. If you have something to say, and you guys, let me tell you something. It's so great that you are able to turn this off and on and take your emotions out of it. I applaud you people. I get upset. I have to be honest with you. I get a little upset. And I feel bad when I hear people cry. I'm a little weak when it comes to that emotion. So oh, okay. Look at Pink. I feel a little bad when I see someone crying, you guys. You know, because I feel bad that they allowed these people who they don't know get to them like that they're crying and they all upset. But then you see some of these people put themselves in that position. That's all I'm saying. Don't put yourself in a position. Listen, these people don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about you, your family, or no one. All they care about is themselves. So just don't put yourself in that predicament. That it can happen. I do. I felt so bad when those people were crying. Even the one that I know that's messy as all hell, that I watched messy, that I started out saying in my mind was messy. I felt bad when they were crying. I was like, damn, how could you let some virtual people get to you like that? But you guys, I experienced it. I experienced it where I felt like, damn, when those people were dragging me. So I know what it is. And I am a tough cookie. I am a tough cookie. I could roll with the best of them. I choose not to. But I felt something. I was like, damn, all these people talking about me. I'm just trying to come down here and do a little show. I just want to do a little YouTube show. And these people are dragging me. They talking about me and why they don't see it for me. And then I realized I don't know these damn people. I don't give a shit about what they say about. Girl, get a hold to yourself. But it did. It affected me. Yeah. See, here's case in point right here. Right here. It was funny. It was funny, but it's a good thing when BB Nice said to Pink Sugar the other day, Pink, are you from so and so? I know you. And she said, yeah, that's me. Just imagine if it was something else, if it was a bad experience, or she was after Pink, or just something. You know what I'm saying? You just never know who knows you. Yeah, Jamila, it is. It becomes overwhelming. And I hate to hear people cry. I hate to hear people cry, because some people are just coming on here, you guys, to have fun and to be a part of the fun, to watch the entertainment or whatever you call, and they don't mean any harm. And some people are jumping on panels and they getting in chats and they talking to people because they want to get noticed, because they need to be validated. They need the attention. So there's a lot going on, but it can become very overwhelming, you guys, because I've been there before. So, yeah. See, Pink, I won't front. It was awkward. Yeah, you just never know. And then just think about it. We all from the same area. So what would it be if I was really after Pink? And I'm just saying Pink or Jamila or Diva, Diva myself. What would it be for me to go back home and start showing pictures and slinging names to some of the hood people and say, hey, do you know this bitch? Excuse my expression, but I'm just saying, if I was in the hood, how, or something like that. Do you know this bitch? I need you to know. And then they may say no, but I know somebody, oh man, that's Pink. Yeah. Damn, she lived right down the street from my home girl. Or she married to my home. Some crazy stuff. Just some crazy stuff. And you're not even ready for it. You know? You're not even ready for what they about to give. We just don't know, you guys. And then another thing too. the reason why people continue to dox is because there's no one seeking legal ramifications. If someone actually go and seek legal ramifications for the shit that they doing, if someone really do that, then some of this will stop. But because nothing is happening to these people, they continue to do it. Hey, MJ, what's going on, baby? They continue to do it, you know? But once somebody really sock it to them and they bring it on this YouTube platform for everybody to see this YouTube work, some of this stuff will ease up. But because no one's being penalized and we don't see it, that's the reason why it's continuing. But like I said, they gonna run up on the wrong people. They gonna run up on the wrong people, and they got a chance of getting throat slits and some other stuff. Because everybody don't play that. Everyone don't play that, you know? So let me see. Pink said, yes, I have no real enemies, thankfully. That's true. But some of these have, if you see the way some of these people move, Pink, think about it, y'all. Let's just think about this. If we see the way some of these people move on here, that's their real life shit, baby. They just that way. This is no persona. We passed the persona, y'all. This is who they are. So if we know they treat us like this down here, or they treat people like that down here, we already know they done did some mucked up stuff in real life and they got some haters somewhere. So all you do but have to go around their neighborhood. And it seems like the more and more we find out, okay. Oh, okay. I got you, baby. The more and more we find out, people are riding around other people's houses and stuff. Be careful. I know, Regina. I know. But you know what, Regina? This is what I'm saying. I get where you come from. Thank you, baby. I get where you coming from. Everyone should know, Regina, but everyone don't know. Some people are new. They are grown in numbers, but they don't know some of the stuff and how deep. I hear it all the time. I didn't know they could do that. I didn't even know yesterday, but as I was watching a live, I didn't even know. I'm telling you, when people started to talk, and I was like, damn, it's deeper than this. You know, I didn't know that. And I've been on here a long time, but I honestly didn't know it. I wasn't, really listening. Yeah, you cry all the time on here. Yeah, because some people are sensitive, and there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. And Regina, I get where you coming from, but some people do have real enemies. And a lot of people, you notice, live in the same area. They live in the general area or close by. So, nothing will surprise me anymore on these YouTube streets. I think yesterday was just like an icing on the cake. You know? Yeah, I'm a sensitive person too. I'm a sensitive person when, especially like I said, when I hear people cry, you guys, it just gets to me. And my thing is, well, maybe they just came up here to have fun and now it turned into this shit. And now they dragging them and they getting drug all through the streets and their feelings hurt. Let me say something too right quick about this doxing. It is unfortunate that doxing is not illegal to a specific point, but you got to remember these people are crossing those boundaries when it comes to doxing. And it may not be illegal, but you could get some ramifications from it. You sure can. It may not be illegal, but it still doesn't prevent you from someone coming up on you for real, doing some bodily harm to you or your kids. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. I just got what you were saying. Hold on, you guys. And I'm gonna get ready to get out here at my battery. I forgot to charge my plug up my tablet. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to get, but just remember, you right, it can get overwhelming. Yes, it can, butterfly. I've heard you cry several times. You really have to have thick skin. But I don't even know if it's a thick skin type thing, butterfly. I just think we are just human beings, and some of us are just insensitive to some of the stuff. That's right. You and April are cries, but I don't look at you sideways. Yeah, some people cry. I cry. Now let me tell y'all a little secret that I told my cousin yesterday. Now listen, this is a little TMI, but maybe not. So I'm an I'm a woman of a particular age, so I done crossed over, right? So I was telling my cousin some of the symptoms, of crossing over, you know, and she was like, "What? Yeah, some of that is kind of happening to me." And I was like, "Yeah, we yada yada yada." I said, "Let me tell you something. I cry at the drop of a dime. You could say boo to me, and sometimes I cry. Now, I'm not talking about crying fear and shit like that. I'm talking about I'm just so sensitive now. And some people, don't realize that. But because of my particular age and my crossover, oh, I'll boo-hoo in a minute. My kids be going like, what you crying for? I don't know. I just don't know. So I don't know. They said, well, damn, all we said was, or he said, all I said was, you know, so and so. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know because I'm so sensitive because I've crossed over. If you ladies know what I'm talking about, I've crossed over to the other side. Exactly. They'll do a lot for pro bono law students. So if you find yourself getting doxxed and or harassed, this is harassed and bullying and all that. If you find yourself in that situation and you want to seek legal advice, Sephora C, just put down a message here, Some people may, they might just want to go ask a question. I got softer after my time in the hospital, and also when I was diagnosed with depression. Oh yeah. Wow, Pinkin, I'm surprised that you tough like that if you had a diagnosis of depression. Well, it might have been a certain period, right, baby? You'll overcome it. But just an FYI for those that may not have known, the dark web was created the same time period of the World Wide Web. It was created for a sole purpose to avoid tracking and where sins are made. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, it's getting there now, Regina. It's getting there. And these people aren't just becoming doxers. It sounds like they got a little hacking going on that they can hack your shit. So we need to be careful. But thank you. You're so informative, Regina. I really like when you engage as well as Pink Sugar and the rest of y'all. I like when people engage. And a lot of times, whether you know it or not, you are helping me, you are teaching me something, in reference to just these YouTube streets and different things. But Sephora said there's a lawyer on YouTube. So if you feel like you're being bullied, harassed, or doxxed or whatever, and you don't have you don't have legal counseling, then check out that lady. Perhaps she could send you somewhere. But it's always pro bono lawyers, and students are eager to take a case, but they're more eager to win a case because they're students. My bipolar my bipolar disorder treatment has made me tough. Oh, okay. Okay, baby, you do pretty well. You tough with it. However, as with the growth of technology today, the dark web is traceable and monitored. Okay. Okay, so we know somebody in here know a little something, something. Keep us updated, girl. I'm like you, MJ. Tell us about it. Um, so yeah. Well, you guys, it's over my hour. I dropped the link in case somebody wanted to say something, come up and say something, but they didn't in relations to this. But I really want to tell people to be very careful out there, creating videos, jumping on panels, and talking to these people because there's no friends here. It seems like it's a bunch of snakes and the snakes and I now listen to this. You can say, well, who Miss T. Now, I don't have any snakes in my camp. I just must tell you. I just have to tell you that. We are very solid over here. I don't have a big following, so I don't have snakes in my camp. Hold on. Let me make sure that's this person. Hold on, baby. Give me a minute. I'm trying to put up my guard. Hold on. Hello, Boss Channel. How are you, love?
Hi, how you doing? I'm sorry I had went out for a minute and came back on, but I didn't know you had dropped the link. Good morning, everyone in the chat. All mods, I mean Gems. Gem, how do you say it?
That's okay. You good? We are
Okay,
gems over here. We gemologists. My
okay,
gemologist
all
is
right.
are the mods.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
Go
anyway,
ahead.
um, what Miss Regina, I believe it was Miss Regina, she just said, this is what I've been trying to say about the web and
Uh huh.
going behind the software and everything. I'm not going to get too far deep into it on your channel. That's why I went on my channel and explained what was going
Okay.
on, and so that's what I was trying to explain. It's very deep. I can talk to you later.
Oh wow. Well, let me ask you, and please don't reveal, or if you have. And I'm just asking you since you jumped up here, and I know you're a content creator. Have you, since you say it's deeper, we like to hear a little bit about that. But have you ever experienced anyone just backdooring you or sneaking, or do you trust people on here?
Well, yes, I don't know if you got a chance to see my video, my last video I did. It was like about 2 a.m. I don't expect you to see it then, but
Oh no.
um, no, I know, but I'm just saying, I made a video of this, and I actually went over there and I had the nerve and I dropped down on that panel and explained that I don't want to, because see, I know you carry your channel a certain way.
Right, right.
It's just
Okay.
that, right. It's
Oh,
just that
okay.
I know.
Okay. I see what you
Okay.
get. We're leaving. So you was on a
Yeah.
panel last night?
This morning, AM, look.
What?
Oh,
Whose panel were you on?
see, you don't do this over here. You
No, I
know,
don't.
uh,
I don't. I don't.
you don't do this. So
Okay, baby.
just watch my video and it will give
I
you the
will.
answer. But I was
I
just
will.
coming up here without mentioning any names or anything
Okay.
and just letting you know that it's more serious and people are not taking account. Remember, I made the video about a 2 or 3 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
so people were surprised, like what?
Well, now
So
wait,
that's
hold
what
on now. Okay, sorry. Hey, Michi. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so that's what I
Uh,
was referring to. You'll get all the answers over there, and whenever you get a chance to watch the
Well, I come over
video.
there and watch. I will do, baby. But thanks. Hey, Brixton Bay. Thanks for
Yes.
letting me know. So you saying, because I did see one of your videos, and please, without going into too much detail, did you say that someone I saw a video, and just correct me if I'm wrong, and you don't have to go into too many details because we don't want that. But did you say someone doxed you?
Attempted to.
Uh,
And
oh,
these are content creators that's doing this. And they
okay.
were all over there on that particular platform last night,
Okay.
giving their own selves away. That's why I say I can't get to, because see, I
Okay.
know how
Yeah.
you operate on your channel.
Don't.
Okay?
Don't, yeah,
Yes. So
because yeah,
that's,
because thank you, baby. Miss T, we
yeah.
don't have that over here, girl.
No,
But
no, no,
well,
no.
good luck with you. Hopefully you can handle it and everything work well with you. My advice, just like I gave to everyone, I'll give it to you. You know what? If you don't want that heat, you know, if you don't want that heat, baby girl, just stay away because you see these people play different than what we play. We playing in the sandbox
It's
nice with
it's
blocks
it's
and
gone
toys spilling.
beyond heat. Yes,
Huh?
ma'am. But it's gone beyond heat. Action
Yeah.
has to be taken because if not, it will continue to go on. And
Uh,
sometimes people think they underestimate people. You don't know where people
Yeah.
are all walks of
Yeah.
life, you know. So
Yeah.
thank you for letting me on.
You welcome. Thank you for sharing that with us, and be very careful out there, Boss's Channel. Keep doing your thing, but be very
I am.
careful because this is a different. These are a different breed of people, and you got to remember these young people are very tech savvy.
That's what I'm getting at. This is where it's all coming from. They're no
Yeah.
longer just going and buying a script subscription anymore. These
Oh,
are
okay.
professional people that's working in professional jobs that's doing this and have an
Oh, okay.
asset. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank
Be.
you.
This is the Boss's Channel.
Talk to
Somebody
you.
said, "Who's speaking?" This is the
Talk
Boss's
to you
Channel.
soon.
All right, baby.
All
Thank
right.
you for
Thank
coming up.
you.
Bye bye.
All right.
Listen,
Bye bye.
bye bye. You know what, you guys listen. I could give two shits less about the doxer. It's just that I don't. You know what? I'm not trying to utilize any of my time with this foolishness like that. That's why I just don't say anything. Not that I'm scared. Hey, binge thinker. It's just that it's just too much. It's just too much, baby, and I don't get wrapped up into it. But remember, and when you go on people platforms, and I think I heard my baby girl say, "Hey, Brixton, babe," I heard my baby girl say she gonna stop going on platforms as well because she's beginning to feel uncomfortable. And that was Butterfly saying that. So Butterfly, do what your heart tells you to do. But we was all told as content creators, I was told that they have everyone's information, they just wait to drop it. So it is what it is. So if no one else has anything else to say, then I'm going to get out here. I dropped the link one more time, and then I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Please make sure y'all thumbs up this video, you guys. Thumbs up the video. And if you haven't subscribed, my gemologists are telling you to subscribe and where to subscribe. Let's see. Somebody wrote something. When they dox, they can't tell how people going to react when they being pulled up on dangerous game they playing. Exactly. See, here's my thing now. Like we was talking about Jaguar Wright. She riding around in Tasha's neighborhood. I don't know if it's the new neighborhood or the old neighborhood. Not only if she riding around, she talking about pull up. Like she might pull up in Tasha K's house and serve her or do whatever she feel is necessary. That's what she's doing. But look, she's in her area. So even if she don't go to Tasha K's house, Tasha K could be outside innocently with her children, her little boy and her daughter or whatever, and they could be shopping in Target's, Walmart, or somewhere, and this girl see them there, and some shit can happen, and she got her two little kids with her who has nothing to do with what their mother doing on YouTube, but in the process they could get hurt. You know. Thank you, Benj. I appreciate you so much, baby. I knew you was up there. Um, yeah, you could give the lawyers name. I mean, I don't know if somebody want to use a lawyer, but sure, you could drop that down here too. Um, yeah, this is recent. This is yesterday. That's how crazy it's getting. She's another one. If this girl will go out her way, now she live, who knows where she lived, because from time to time she say different areas, so I really don't know. But she's riding around her area yesterday, y'all. No, no, no. I ain't talking about months ago. Yesterday, she's on IG. I'm on her IG, and she's riding around in that area. And these people are engaging and encouraging her to go knock on the door. And then people are saying, no, don't do that. You getting too close. You getting too close. That's bull crap. You riding around her neighborhood. And then she has it right up at top, Marietta, Georgia. Now I'm sorry, but Tasha done said that before. But she has the address up there, and she's riding around. Is that crazy? Is that crazy or what? That's crazy. Yes, she's taking it far, but listen to this. Listen to this. Thank you. Okay, Brixton, you say she's taking it too far. I get that. Why is she at Tasha's neighborhood if she doesn't live there? That she don't even live in that area. She lives in another state, but she's in Georgia. So you tell me that people, when you say pull up or you do this and this to people, you don't know how they think it, that they won't pull up and do you harm. No, this was yesterday, baby. It was on IG. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do she have okay? We have to check out and see if she a real lawyer. You know, you could be anything on here because I'm a doctor, but I'm a doctor here. You know, you could be anything on here, but I will check that out, Sephora, and see. You know, one thing about me, I research, I look people up when you say that, and you know, I'll see if she have one. So look, so now she's over there, and she's doing that to Tasha K. Now, Tasha K probably got whatever she needs to have, you know, in legal aspects, and she may have some bodyguards and stuff. But a lot of times, you are just when you relax, you just want to be you. You want to go somewhere with your family. You never know who's watching you. Like I said, we talked about the python. We talked about the snakes. People are sitting, waiting back. You are their prey. They are sitting back, and they just waiting to devour you. Devour you. You know, I don't talk like, but you know. So wait, what charges does Toxic Diamond have on Jaguar? That would stick. Yes, she did. I follow Toxic a little bit, and I think she do have charges on Jaguar. I could be wrong, but there's a couple of them over there that's in a big fight. You know, is a couple of those content creators and Tasha K in a big fight. There's a big harassment case right now going on. Tati Westbrook and Cody and Katie Joy. Yep, Tati Westbrook. She's in a harassment case. So you have to be careful, especially when you step your foot in some of this, doo doo that we have over here. Are you legally able to fight people if they truly come after you? you know if they truly come after you, are you legally or are you protected? Are you protected too as well? This girl, I'm sure she know the lady is riding around her neighborhood, or it could be her old neighborhood, because TK did say she moved a while back and she showed her home. But still, let me tell y'all something. Anyone can get your information if you go to a person's assessment, taxation and assessment for that state. If you own property, your name and your property is up there. Yeah. Yeah. You can look up anyone's property. You can. It's up there. And the real name is up there. The real name is up there and their property. So I'm telling you, you got to watch. You know. Oh, okay. Benj is verifying that Emily isn't a lawyer. Oh, Emily isn't a lawyer. Discuss legal cases. Mm. Okay, we got to be careful with that, you guys. So Sephora, they saying she isn't a lawyer. This Katie Joy YouTuber hired people to mass flag all competing channels and struck hundreds. Wow, that's crazy. It gets crazy. Emily isn't a lawyer, discusses legal cases. Okay, too much. It is too much, Regina. It's too much. She worried about Cardi B, but I guess she didn't think about Jaguar. No, I mean, you guys, when you start interviewing and you start tapping into people, hi, Simply Living. That's why you must put your property in a trust. Ah, okay, Simply Living. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hey, V, what's going on this morning? I know someone who buys property under their LLC. You can do that. You can buy property. You could buy cars. You could buy anything under your LLC, but still, there's a way for you to see who it is. Because remember, if you have an LLC, people could, yeah. I don't want to say too much, but yeah. So it's a way they know. They know. Allegedly. Okay, thank you. Allegedly. Ben just telling me allegedly. So Bench thinker allegedly, right? Allegedly. Okay. She used to be a lawyer. She retired. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sephora C and Binge and Regina. It's always a pleasure to have y'all helping me out over here in this section, this engagement section, the chat. But yeah, so now she's running around saying she's at Tasha K's and riding by, and they laughing and riding by, and I was like, wow, this could get dangerous. Even though I'm sure if TK got wind of it, and she did, because I'm sure she's on IG or someone told her, then perhaps she have some she contacted the police or someone to protect her, you know. But it's still scary that someone would come that far to ride around or to serve you. She could mean that she was serving her. Yeah, she could mean that she was just in her area, in her state, because she could say serve her court documents. That's exactly what she could have meant. That she was in her state and she was going to serve her court documents. Now that I think about it, that's probably what she meant. That, yeah, should I pull up and serve her? That okay, so that's probably what she meant. Should I pull up or serve her or continue to go to the court, I guess, to serve her? I don't know. But anywho, it's still dangerous that people could roll up in your state and do whatever to you, and you're not guarded. You're not thinking about it. But anytime we get down here and do things like that, you know, of that magnitude, interviewing people and people's family, and you smearing their name or you providing proof of something you said, then it could run into a problem, a legal problem. And not only that, you could run into someone who's not playing with a full deck that will come and, you know, do some bad things to you or family members. Remember, when people are mentally unstable, they're not thinking like the stable person. Oh, he's out there playing with his son or his daughter. Oh, they getting groceries. The baby got some bubbles. They blowing bubbles and stuff. They not thinking about that. They just thinking about bringing you harm and severe harm. Because if they come to where you are, that means that that person whole intentions 100% intention, wholeheartedly intention is to come and bring you harm, to cause you harm. Yep. So, and mentally unstable and logical person does not pull up. They lawyer show up. That's what I'm saying. She in that area, you know, so it's something serious. If she's not a process server, that could be taken as exactly. That's why I don't know, but maybe she meant pull up as if she pulled up in her state and she's going to the courts so she could file, you know, some legal paperwork and then serve her. Maybe she meant that, but however she meant it didn't look good. It didn't look good because we could have perceived it different ways. Like I perceived it. Oh wow, she driving around her house. Oh my gosh, I hope she don't pull up and knock on that door. And if she do, I hope Tasha K be ready for her. That's what I was saying. JW, yeah, the girl is at a breaking point. She's at a breaking point. She has, that's what I'm saying, Benj. When you have nothing to lose, you become more impulsive and erratic, and you know, you just do things sporadically. You just going out your mind when you have nothing to lose. When you have contacted my family members and my own son, the son that I birthed is talking about me, and he didn't talk about her, but people who I loved and who was in my family to go against me, then that's a whole different level. Now I have nothing to lose. I don't have anyone. Now I really don't have nothing to lose. So F it. If you know, and I think at one point, could you guys correct me? I think one point she even said, JW even said that she didn't care about transitioning out of this world. It is what it is. She gonna fight. So, you know, you never know where people are at. But you guys, I got to get ready to get out here. It's been an hour and 30 minutes, but I surely appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button and come back and visit me. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Come back and visit me. I hope you enjoyed this show today. You know what, y'all? Check this out. Yeah, 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 yeah. You think you pulled the slick one on me yesterday too. You know who you are. But you didn't, again, I'd be everywhere. I'd be in the bushes. I saw you. You didn't pull a slick one on me, But thanks if you thought about me or if you thought you pulled a slick one on me. You didn't. I got your number, baby. But anywho, they know who I'm talking about. But anywho, I'm gonna get ready. Thanks to my new gemologist, Life with Jamila. Thank you, MJ, for visiting me, baby. Thank you so much. Life with Jamila. So so Butterfly said Tasha took it too far. I mean, I don't know what it was for, Binge, and the reason why she did it. But I mean, Butterfly, but it was, yeah, I thought it was overboard too. I didn't know why she was coming so hard, but I don't know their business like that. I don't know the reason for it, but I found it mighty strange, Butterfly, that she came that hard for her. And then when you start talking to people, kids, whether you're talking to them and you're not putting them in a position to talk bad about their mother, you still reaching out to someone's kid, you know, it's just strange. It's just strange, y'all. Thank you, gemologists. You guys are the best. Make sure you check out Butterfly. Butterfly, are you up and running now in the mornings? Because I know a couple of days I've been up and you wasn't there, baby. So, let me know what's going on with you. Okay. I'm about to get out of here, you guys. I got some stuff to take care of before I take off to work. What's today? Tuesday. Yep, I'm on Tuesday. Yep. Make sure you guys stay safe. We, and as always, if you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princess and your princess. They are our joint heirs. They are our future. Make it happen for them. Be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless one. Simple hello. How are you? I like your hair. I like your dress. Can I buy that coffee for you? I'll hold that door. I'll get those groceries. Anything. We never know what someone is going through. So make sure you be a blessing to them. And remember, this is God's word. If you bless someone, I'll bless you 10, 20, 100 folds. Oh, here go Butterfly. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me make sure this Butterfly. Hold on. What's up, Butterfly? Pretty stay fly girl. What's up?
Good
Girl,
morning. I just
what
want. I'm
happened?
sorry. I'm sorry. I've been having equipment debacles, so I couldn't hit. I was trying to hit the link earlier, but I was using my phone, and I keep forgetting that my phone ain't working right. So I just wanted to come up and let you know. Yes, we came back this morning. We did our first morning joke this morning, and I would definitely, as long as I have a working electronic, I would definitely make sure I stay on it. So I just wanted to let you know we did come back this morning.
Okay. Now, are you
Uh,
focusing on your damn self? You know how they say focus on your own self?
oh yeah, definitely, Miss
Okay,
T
baby
Velocity.
girl.
Definitely, definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
Got you.
Definitely.
Much love to you.
I've
Much
seen
love to you.
things these
Ha-
last few weeks that really been disheartening. So,
Don't, you
like,
know what?
I'm just
But
focus on my platform and just keep it moving. You know, and like you said, support those who support me, and that's all I can really do.
yeah, I got you, baby girl. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm in the same boat you are. And I don't get a lot of views and a lot of high fives over here and stuff like, but that's not what I'm focusing on now because I see more and more people that come over here, dropping down, engaging, and eventually we'll grow if we just keep
Yep.
connecting. It's like a
Yeah.
chain link. you know, they put in several links into a link fence to make it an 8 footer or a 16 footer, you know, hypothetically, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the
Yep.
same with us. We just have to keep linking and linking and
Oh
linking,
yeah.
going other places, linking and linking, and then eventually we will grow. We will have that
Absolutely.
16
I would.
foot.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that I want to say my last couple morning Joes, even before I had to take a road, even before I wasn't able to come live this last week and a half, I've been getting a lot more people are coming. So I'm definitely trying to make sure that if I don't do nothing else, we definitely do our morning Joe. A lot of people appreciate it. A lot more people are supporting it. So I definitely want to make sure I stay consistent with it.
Yeah,
And I
because I
thank you,
think
Miss Velocity, for your encouraging words and always supporting me. I really appreciate you, and I want you to know that. I don't know if I know I tell you that a million times, but I
mhm.
just really want you to know that I really, really do appreciate it.
Well, you know what? I see the beauty in you, butterfly. I do. I see the potentials and the beauty in you. And I know you could get to where you're going. I think you just need like both. Now, when I talk to you, I'm talking to myself. Okay. I
Yeah,
think you just need consistency and confidence that you'll get to the level you need to be. I get discouraged quite a bit, and someone always come by and lift my spirits and tell me to keep going, either through an email, a text, or either just here. You know,
yeah,
is important that you go where you celebrate it. That's how they say, you know, their favorite
yep,
term here, and that you
yep,
know that you are priority. No, if
yeah,
somebody can't respect you, and I'm just saying me, if you can't support me, then shit, I'm not supporting you.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
I
and that's
mean, I
just
mean,
me. I'm
I
trying to
look at it
grow.
in a twofold. I look at it in a twofold. I wanna when I support somebody, it's genuinely me supporting them for their content, and
Yeah, yeah,
so I get where you're coming from in the aspect of not really putting too much energy into the people that don't support you. So that's something I'm balancing out and I'm working on. I definitely understand what you mean by that,
yeah.
but I don't necessarily want to stop supporting people just because they don't support me. Maybe they don't find me interesting. Maybe it
Yeah.
is a one-sided situation. Maybe I just find them interesting. But
Right,
like you
that could be
said,
true.
I am a content creator, so I do have to step out of the mind of a supporter and step into the mind of a content creator, which is I think I deal with that issue. That's my main issue, like you said, with
Mhm.
consistency and remembering that my own content creator.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
definitely working on that. And yes, Regina M, I'm gonna stop dropping down in everybody's chat. Not everybody's chat I need to be in. I could watch from the bushes, but I don't necessarily need to be dropping down in their chats. So I definitely
yeah,
understand that, Regina.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
be
learning.
my supporters they be looking out for me, Miss T. They let me
I
know.
know Regina love you, and I do too. And I no
Yep.
no, and it's not no particular people. It's just that it seems like we try so hard to. And you're right. Maybe we're just not interested as some people. Maybe I'll take it at that. And I'm using me because I don't want you to feel alone. But you know,
No.
it's just more than you. But you know, whatever the case may be. But I
Yeah.
can't go over here and give my all to some of these people and I don't get anything in return. That
Yeah.
reciprocation is very important in a relationship. Hey Michi,
Yep.
um
You're right, Miss T.
it's very
You're right.
important because you know what blows me sometimes that people do, and they do what they want, but why stop your life because someone else is coming on? What the freak? I'm just as
Yeah.
important as that person. So I see us give up a whole lot sometime. I used to do that, you know, oh, so and
Mhm.
so going live, I'm gonna jump on. And then I started thinking, well, you saying you're not important, you saying your platform not important, your commentary not important, that you know you want to stop and go somewhere else. And I just stopped doing it. I did. I just
Yeah.
stopped doing it. Because I used to do it too. Oh, so and so on, let me run. It ain't that type of party. I'm important.
Yeah.
You know, me first.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we just
Me
have to
first.
work on ourselves. It's like no particular people and no particular. It's just
No.
that we need to just focus sometime on ourselves. We're not doing enough
Yeah.
to grow. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think like I said, we kind of get sidetracked with being supporters and forget that we're our own content creators. I know for myself, I've done that. You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely, especially since the new year began, I really try to focus more on my platform. Like there's some
Mhm.
people I really do love supporting and hopping on their panels, but not everybody. Not
Oh yeah,
everybody's panel I need to be on. Not everybody's chat I need to be seen in. So
yeah.
I've learned that slowly but surely.
You know what I
But
learned too? You know what I learned? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you. I
no,
learned
no, go ahead, Miss
also
T.
I learned also that I think sometimes content creators bring people up there and know that is the vibe. Like they always say, look at the vibe. You know what's going on in the room before you jump on. I think sometimes these content creators bring certain people up there so they could be subjected to dragging and
Yep,
humiliating them. I really do.
yep,
I really
yeah,
do that. I don't go on anyone's panel. I think I
yeah,
might have tried. Yeah, I try not to, because everybody don't like me, and I'm not subjecting myself to no shit. I'm telling you that right now. I love myself too much, and I know if somebody start coming after me, I'm gonna start that foul mouth stuff. And I
yeah,
don't want to go there. I
yeah,
never want to lower my standards for the next man, and that's a fact.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
almost like lowering your standards. You want to do better, and you want to do better, you want to be better, you want to offer better, but then we get in this environment and it's like, damn, they pull you back. I gotta go and cuss a mofo out. So I don't subject myself to that. That's just me, baby.
yeah.
That's how I deal with it.
No, I totally agree. And I
Yeah.
had in the beginning, I was getting a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I did get some backlash because I didn't always agree with everybody else on the panel. Like I always try to look at things from a full circle type of angle, and on
Hmm.
some of these panels, it's just not welcome. It's really
Yeah,
not welcome.
you right, butterfly. And that's another thing I like about you. You stand your ground. You don't let people sway you. I just
Mm,
think you're a very loving person. You have a beautiful personality. You find your niche, you stick in there, and I think you can relate to what I told you before. Even
yeah,
if you went from 20 views to 25, is growth. And
yeah,
I know you see
absolutely.
that. I know you
Yeah,
see your growth, and it will come. You don't have to compromise who you believe, who you don't have to compromise what you believe just to fit in. You're not a
yeah.
pick me girl. I mean, this is just
No.
we having a conversation, but is on
Yep.
an open platform. But
Yeah,
I
that's
respect
fine.
you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah,
respect
I've
you,
never
sweetheart.
been a pick me type of girl. Like I guess I got so used to being the oddball out. I'm just comfortable in that skin. I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
it's
I can't.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Butterfly has a channel, Michi. It's Butterfly. Drop Butterfly channel. Butterfly, drop your channel, baby. Michi. Michi, you
Oh.
know why I spoke to you twice today? Because yesterday, I think you were in here and I neglected to speak to you. I didn't neglect, I didn't see you, baby, until I go back and watch my live. And then I said, oh man, I forgot to speak to Michi. And maybe I did. I don't know. They go
Oh,
give
thank
you
you,
her
Michi. I like Michi. She always she
like
always speaks to
schoolyard
me when she see
for
me in the
fight.
chat. So,
There go
sorry. I'm
Benj.
sorry.
Benj dropped it. Benj.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what, Benj? You made a good statement right there. Yep. Some of these platforms are strictly for schoolyard fighting, simply for fighting. And that's what they do.
Hmm.
And they bring people up. I'm telling you, they watch. Like if I sit here and watch and I see everybody dragging Benj, I'll drop the link and say, Benj, come on up here, girl. I got a question for you. And knowing that people go jump on the platform and start dragging the hell out Benj, I just set her up, and you could do it in a nice or nasty way. You could do it subtle, or you could do it where it's so obvious. Like, hey, Benj girl, I see you down there. Come on up here, Benj. And Benj come up here, and then everybody just commenced to drag and Benj in the chat on the platform. It'd be like a setup. You gotta remember, it's a show. It's a show, y'all.
Yeah,
So it's like a setup.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's like a setup. They have to make their
Appreciate
platform
it, Mama.
pop. I'm not mad at them, huh?
No, I was saying thank you to Michi. She said she subbed. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, baby, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. You know,
All
I've been
right.
really trying to keep it at an hour. I went over an hour, but I am gonna work on a panel. If you guys know anyone, and I need to get a trail or try to get a trail. If you know anyone who has adopted children or has been an adopted child and want to share their story, I want you to come over here. We trying to set up a show. If you know a person that's outside of YouTube that wouldn't mind sharing their story, then let me know and I'll have Andrea contact them via, however, email or whatever, because I
Amen.
want to do a show and is a near and dear
That'd
subject
be
to
great.
me is a near and dear subject to me because I have a good girlfriend that's going through something right now and I can't understand, I so I want to hear other people's perspective about it. How you raise a kid and then the kid grows up and don't want to be bothered with you, So I want to hear other people's perspective, especially if it has happened to them before. And the host gets to pay for the promotion. Exactly. Benj, you right. So y'all, with that being said, much love to you. I will join you tomorrow. A lot of times when I get home late at night, if I don't fall right to sleep, butterfly, it's hard for me to get up, but I'll catch you
Oh
on the
no, I totally understand. Yeah, always.
you know,
That's why I try to keep it like you. I try to keep it no more than like an hour, hour and a half, hour,
yeah,
20
yeah.
minutes. So
Because
people,
we doing all that hooping and hollering and
mhm.
opening platforms for people to jump on. But you have to know the people that support you and come by here, those are the people that support you and support your commentary. And they
Yes.
tired of and perhaps they're not for the hoop and holler or they tired of it. And your place is a place for them to come in, take off their shoes, relax, have a cup of coffee and tea, and just start the day. Okay? That's
Yes,
how we
ma'am.
look at ourselves. Okay,
Absolutely.
much love to y'all. I gotta go. Got to
Jump
go.
on, close out.
Yeah,
Thank
you done
you.
started the show over. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
You done started my show over. Goodbye.
Okay. Love you. All right.
Yeah. Oh look, I can't even get it together. You know what? I said the spill, you guys. So I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I said the spill. Thank you. Thank you so much, baby. We enjoy having y'all here. And you know what? Two of my mods hold on there I go. Two of my mods, my gemologists who hasn't been able to participate with us, they are still here, you guys. Their times and my live conflicts, so they can't be here. So their work time and my live conflicts, so they can't be here. But I was glad to see my Red Bone and Andrea, and of course Benj Thinker and Queen Diva. Butterfly, and now Life with Jamila. Thank you so much for being the best gemologist in the world. Love you much. Goodbye.